Alright, so here's how I change my guitar strings. First you gotta get the shit you need. New strings. This nifty little crank device for winding the keys. You can pick these up at the store, just a couple bucks. Cloth to clean your guitar off with, lint free. And something to cut your cables with. Alright, so you take your guitar. You're going to wind all the tuning pegs so that way they are perpendicular to your neck. So that way whenever you're unwinding your keys, you won't hit them, you won't get slowed down at all. Now, what you want to do is do one string at a time, so that way you don't fuck up the tension on your fretboard at all. I'm using the same string gauges as I was before, so I shouldn't have to mess with the bend in my neck or anything else. So, first things first, removing the old string. Now this is with a standard bridge. What I like to do is make the hole and outwards, so that way I can slide the string directly in at a straight angle. And you want to be kind of gentle when you're pulling your string out like this. And when you yank it too much, might fuck up your saddle. Don't want that. So now that string is removed, I come in with my cloth and clean up my bridge and all those spaces that are hard to get to when you have your strings on. Also get all the dead skin and dust off my fretboard. If you want your guitar to be really clean, you can sit here and rub all the dirty grease marks in between each fret. I'm trying to keep this video pretty short, so I'm not going to do that. So, come in with your new string, put it through the body of your guitar, nice and simple. Pull that bitch up, make sure it's in there good. Alright. Now comes the part that can be a little bit tricky. You have to kind of get a feel for. You want to determine how long or how much slack you're putting into the guitar string and how many times it's going to wind around the key. And you want to wind it around 3 times. It's the way I was taught to do it. It seems to keep it in tune pretty well. So kind of hold the string like this, and you'll get a feel for it, how long your fingers are and how much tension you want to get. You can see about 4 inches of slack. And we'll see how we do here. So hopefully it's not too hard for you to see here. So, start winding your string. For the first time around, you want this part. Shit, you can't really see. You want this part of the string to go underneath. That. Then when you wind it around again, you're going to bend the end of the string so it goes up like that, and then your string will go underneath. You want to wind it around 2 times underneath, one time over top. And make sure you're not putting any kinks in your string, because that can actually snap it. And we all know how expensive guitar strings are, so don't want to do that. So you want to hold a good bit of tension into your string while you're doing this. And eventually it'll come loose. You tune it to approximately where you're going with it. Take your wire snippers. Don't be one of those people that leaves these on their guitar because it looks stupid as fuck. And snipper. And that was the lowest string. And obviously just repeat the process for all the strings. Just remember to do them one at a time. So that way you don't fuck up your fretboard at all. And then something else you can do, something else you want to do, I should say, you kind of want to have a electronic tuner for it. So that way you're really accurate with how you're doing it. And that's adjusting your intonation, which is really pretty simple. What you do is you ring the harmonic on your 12th fret, like that, and then you look at your tuner, which I don't have, and it'll say where it is. And then you're going to fret the note and play that note. And if those two notes don't match up, you can take a wee little screwdriver like this one right here, and on a guitar like this, which I know you have something similar, you can see these little screws here, and if you tighten it, it will make the string longer, which will make the note whenever you fret it lower. So if you need to make this note lower to match up with the harmonic, I'm kind of tone deaf, so I can't really tell how close I am, but yeah, you do that, and that'll make sure all of the notes up here on your fretboard are actually in tone with the rest of the guitar. I'm going to stop it there because this is already too long. And if you have any questions, just ask me.